this video may be a bit on the longer side, but this season we got 2 new solar SMGs, both have incandescent. At this point, I made videos on both of them, the bug out bag and the no survivors from the new dungeon. And in this video, we're going to be talking about all 3 of the main incandescent SMGs, the fan favorite Callus MiniTool, the bug out bag, and then the no survivors. Now with that out the way, there's a very important statement that I've got to get out the way before we move forward, and that is, by far and away, the best option is none of them. You put on a gosh darn trace rifle, rock double special, and you'll be swimming in heavy. That's the truth. You want the honest to honest answer, what's the best? Double special. I made videos on these guns because it's my job, but in all reality and all practicality, I'm using Acacia's ejection over all of them, because double special is just way better than a legendary primary weapon. Okay, let's move forward. So we'll start off with the gun that everybody seems to stand the most, in the Callus MiniTool. At the moment, this is the only SMG that you can craft enhanced incandescent on, which is definitely a plus that it has over the other 2 subs. But its third column, you could argue, is a little bit on the lacking side. The most popular options would definitely be things like Threat Detector and Unrelenting. Myself personally, I use Threat Detector, especially in the day and age where we have all of this restoration and times 2 restoration in Devour and Overshields, Woven Mail. We have so much survivability in this game. I feel like Unrelenting, you don't need it. And then if you're a Solar Titan, Grave Robber works really well. But for the most part, I believe most people are probably going to roll with Threat Detector or Unrelenting. This is definitely the community's favorite pea shooter, and it's the only one out of the 3 that you can craft enhanced incandescent on. Moving on from the lightweight frame, we have our adaptive frame SMG. We have the bug out bag, still a 900 RPM. The most popular pick for the bug out bag is definitely going to be subsistence to pair with incandescent, but I have been seeing some people use gunshot straight because it does give you a little bit of 10% extra damage to body shots. It also does have threat detector as well, but like I said, most popular subsistence, incandescent. That's what I have on mine, and I really enjoy it. And then finally, we have our 750 aggressive frame, the no survivors. This is the SMG from the new dungeon. The main draw to this, at least to pair with incandescent and PvE, is the fact that it has demolitionist in the 3rd column. Only SMG that can do that, and I believe the only other gun in the game that can roll demo and incan is the Battler pulse rifle from Dares. But most people aren't the biggest fan of aggressive frame SMGs outside of the Ikelos because that has volt shot. So while this SMG is pretty strong, I feel like most people are instantly going to be turned off because of the 750. Just know though, it can roll demo and incandescent. Kind of a cool combo. So which one of these is better? Well, they all excel in their own category per se. The no survivors has the most range, which is really good on an SMG, but it's got a lower mag size than the other 2. And once again, most people prefer 900s over aggressives. The MiniTool has pretty good stats as well, but the bug out bag is not far behind it in having a bit more impact, range, and reload speed than the Callus. Of course, the Callus is the only one of these you can craft, but if you didn't get your pattern last year, you're a bit in a pickle in crafting the Callus MiniTool now, aren't you? And that's where the bag would definitely come in, because it is super easy to get. You just use your Season of the Deep Ingrams over at the helm. It takes 4 of them to make 1 bug out bag, which is definitely easier than farming a gun that doesn't drop anymore and one that drops from a new dungeon. And I'll be honest with you, I really stopped using the Callus MiniTool back in like Season 18. It's sitting at 1802 power in my vault, as I just find a lot better options than that gun. I like the Unforgiven, which is a Demo Frenzy Void SMG, and the Ikelos more than the Callus. And the game also still gives you the pattern for the Ahmed Auto Rifle, which has enhanced incandescent you can craft from a quest over at the Enclave. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I would still just use double special over any of these legendary primary weapons. Especially now with the new armor charge system, it makes special finisher so easy to proc. Double special so much easier to use these days, with a lot of amazing special weapons having access to lead from gold, giving you special every time you pick up heavy, which happens a lot because you have 2 special weapons. And our ability spam is stronger than ever before, allowing you to take care of most enemies in the game with your bonk hammer, your solar grenades, your combination blow, or whatever the season artifact may just be offering for that season. A chill clip riptide can stun every champion in the game, overloads and unstoppables by itself, and barriers if you have radiant or you're standing in a well. It also gets lead from gold in the 3rd. A Forbearance can one-shot red bar enemies on contest mode, and we have multiple S-tier trace rifles to choose from. Acacia's is my favorite, but you also have things like Path of Least Resistance, Hollow Denial, although you can't farm those weapons anymore, along with Ager's Scepter being as goated as it is in the kinetic slot, and we just got a new exotic strand trace rifle that gives you and your allies woven mail because it's bugged. Hell yeah! So with everything being said, what is the single best gun to use incandescent on? Fixed odds, baby. Hell yeah. Best primary in the game? It's a heavy weapon. In all seriousness though, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on what your favorite incandescent weapon is, what your favorite incandescent SMG is, or any thoughts in between. You guys have a great day. Y'all be safe. Consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one.